Hello, everyone. How you guys are doing? This is February, the 5th. I almost forgot the date, February the 5th, 2022. I hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. I wanted to get on here because I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Well, I've been here and there. I do have another channel, so I kind of been on there a lot lately. Which is called Fast Pay with Keke. And that's because I have a Facebook group called Fast Pay, and I am starting to do like a class session, which I already do a class session with my team already, which is morning and night. In the morning is 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At night is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you definitely want to contact me and get connected with me if you want to hop on those sessions with my team. Other than that, I also have, or what I'm got to start up is a class session personally with me, because I'm so passionate about trading that I actually want to take the time to show people how to trade, especially if you're serious and want to learn, and want to learn how you can make money with trading, because it's possible. You can do it. Yes, it takes patience. Yes, it takes consistency. Yes, it takes determination on your part to be able to learn the skill set, but it can be done. So don't ever feel like this is impossible. Believe me, you're speaking to a girl that really at one point in time gave up completely and said, and actually used those words and said that, you know what, trading is not for me. It is obviously not meant for me. It's obviously, those are the negative words that literally came out of my mouth, and I came out and said, until I, kept seeing other people's posts, seeing about trading, and it motivated me. And then I finally said the words that I needed to say to start seeing results, good results, of course. And so I want to help someone, and I don't want anyone to feel the way I felt, especially if you really want to learn this. Okay. So all my people out there that is struggling with trading right now, I want to let you know, do not give up. Whatever you do not give up. And most importantly, find the right mentor. It doesn't have to be me, but find someone that is good enough to show you this skill set. Okay, because this is a skill set that you really, really do not want to pass up. Once you learn it, you got it. And when you got it, you got it. So you will be able to actually start making money. Okay. True, you're going to have times that you're going to lose money. So I just want to be real with you on that. There's going to be times where you're going to literally lose money. All right. But the whole overall goal is to get you to the point where you making more than losing. Okay. That's the overall goal right there. Okay. So I would never lie to no one, tell someone, oh, you're not going to ever lose. That's a lie. That is a lie. If anyone tell you that, you need to run fast over the hills if they actually saying those things to you, because they're lying to you. All right. They're straight lying to you. All right. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you my, I want you to see my screen. I'm sorry. My background is a little too loud right now. Hey, Kurt, can you close the door? Apologize. That's my husband playing a game. All right. Hopefully you can see my computer, see my screen. This is Pocket Options. So this is the platform I use for binary options, or AKA HFX. Okay. This, I look at this broker as being beginner friendly. The minimum price to get started or to set up a live account is $50. That's the minimum amount. Well, of course, you can put more than that if you want to put more than that, but the minimum is $50. Okay. You can use Bitcoin to fund it, fund your account, or whatever you want to use. Okay. But if you get with me, I will get you set up, and I will kind of walk you through what you need to do. All right. And so, because like I said, I'm really passionate about helping people. Okay. And I want to help you. That's what I want to do. Okay. And of course, my team is very passionate. That's why I'm with them, because I'm finally in the right place. Okay. So I am I really do feel really blessed being connected with the people I'm connected with now. we care about one another, and we care and we passionate about trading to the point where we want to see others do good. Okay. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. I needed to be surrounded with people that feel like the way I felt. Okay. For so long, I was surrounded with people that just, all for themselves and only focus on one thing. They wouldn't even really focus on trading, even though they talked about trading. That's something that they really wouldn't focus on. They were more focused on the building side and not so focused on the trading. And at the end of the day, I guess I'm not saying something is wrong with building, because it's not. I strongly believe that sharing, this opportunity is one of the good things about it. But at the same time, if you're telling people you know how to trade, then you need to show people how to trade. You can't sit there and be like, "Oh, I know how to trade, and this is I know how to do this," and then when they get with you, you're like, "Oh, don't worry about trading right now. Let's focus on getting people under you." No, that's not how you do people. They came to you because you told them that you knew how to trade. You told them that that's what your business was all about, showing people how to trade. And then when they get with you, you like do a 180-degree turn and talk about something entirely different or do something entirely different. So that's not how you do people or treat people. Okay. So but anyway, like I sort of getting off topic here, so sorry about that. But I just want to let you know that if you really need someone to show you, guide you, I'm happy to do it. I'm very, 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 very happy to do that for you. All right. So like I was saying, this is pocket options. So definitely if you have questions about this broker, please you can get with me. I am on a demo account, okay, for compliance reasons, okay. We are not allowed to show our live accounts. I just want to give you a heads up there, all right. With the company I'm partnering with, we are not allowed to show our live accounts at no given time. So this is demo, all right. But I'm really getting really better at trading. I'm very transparent when I about my journey and my struggles and things that I've gone through. I don't like lying to people, so I'm very, very, very honest. I try to keep it 100 with anyone that I talk to. I try to keep it 100 with you. Okay. So with that being said, I was struggling with HFS for such a long time. Like even all last year, I was struggling. Okay, so this year, I'm actually seeing more of a growth, especially since I've actually been more active with my team and been trading with my team more consistently. I'm starting to see way more results, and not only that, I've been able to actually call out trades for my team, and shout out to the people on my team for encouraging me to do that. Okay, so I've grown so much, and I just thank my team for that. Okay, right now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna move my little thing here, right here for a sec, and excuse me, sorry. So this right here, it says open. So this is where you'll see where all like the current trades that you'll be in, it'll be right here. Your closed trades is all the trades that you are currently in. Let's count. Okay, and then you can see this says February the 6th, even though today is the 5th, or it's actually late. It's like 9:26 p.m. right currently right now as I'm doing this video. But it says February the 6th, and you're gonna see that when you're trading, especially if you're trading at night. It's gonna be at times where you're gonna see a different day. Don't be too alarmed about that. It's just that that's kind of how it works when it comes to the markets, okay, or per se. You'll see that. You'll see that, okay. But anyway, here you see that I clear this. Clearing means that you made profit, of course, meaning you won your trade. Um, Here, when you hear me say lesson, obviously that means I lost that trade, but I don't like saying lost, so I say lesson. And so, but let me count my clear trades, okay? Well, actually, let me count how many trades I did total. Let's do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. I think it's 15. I'm gonna recount it again just to be sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, so it was 14. So I was in a total of 14 trades. And now let's count my clears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 9. So I did 9 clears. Let's count my my lessons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So I have 5 lessons, 9 clears. Okay. So clearly you guys can see that I'm definitely getting a lot better with my trades. Like seriously. Okay. Um, Not only that, but I have a strategy, which I call it the De Niro strategy. Okay. It's sort of a strategy that I kind of just worked in on my own a little bit here. So I'm going to go over my strategy with you guys, and then I'm going to take at least one more trade. Okay. Cause I'm kind of breaking my rule. Like technically if I feel like I need to stop, I'll go ahead and stop. But for the demonstration of this video, I want you to actually see me take a trade, okay? And so you can kind of see how my strategy works, okay? So let's do that. So, all right, so let's go over my strategy first of all. So in order to use my strategy here, what you'll need to do, first thing you need to do is I do look on the 1 minute chart. So make sure your time frame is 1 minute. M1 stands for 1 minute. S5, S10, 615. Oh, say 615. That's bad. Let me re-say all that over. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm clearly tired. S5, S10, S15, S30 is all stands for seconds. So that's 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and 30 seconds. Okay. The M1s, M2, M3s, M5s, M10s, M15s, M30s, all for minutes, all stands for minutes. So that would be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes. Your H1, your H4, and D1. So the H1 and H4, of course, stands for hours. So that's 1 hour, 4 hour, and then of course D1 stands for the daily time, your daily time frame. Okay, so just to kind of give you heads up there, right? So yeah, so that's what all that stands for your time frames. But I do, however, looks at my 1 minute time frame. There's times where I look at the higher time frames. I do look at my higher time frames just to kind of get a better understanding of where the trend, the overall trend is with that particular pair. But when I actually enter into the trade, I'm always looking at my M1, my 1 minute. Okay, so when I'm doing binary, okay, or HFX, right? So the things that I do is you can go to the settings here, of course, and you can make sure that you enable timer. So that would give you the ability to be able to see your opening of your candle when the candle is about to close. I'm sorry. That'll give you the ability to see when the candle is about to close. So you see you got like 22 seconds before, or now 21 seconds before the candle closes. So that give you the ability to be able to see that and watch that. So if I actually like took it off, you'll see it went away. Hopefully you see that. Let me go. So you see how that went away? It's no longer there. So to go back here and to enable, you just hit enable the timer and it pops back up. That's how you get that, okay? So that's one of the things that you will probably would like to have, or you don't have to, but that's one of the things that I like to use, okay? The next thing I like to do is put it on Hikinashi, which is right here. Otherwise, when you set up an account with Pocket Options, the settings is gonna the standard setting is gonna automatically would be either on candles or online. It might be on the line chart, to be honest with you. It might be on this when you very first get set up. It automatically will probably be on your line chart. So I take that back. It'll probably be showing your line chart. But however, in order to do my strategy, you'll want to go here and you definitely want to use Hikinashi. Okay, that's what I use, Hikinashi. So that's the thing you want to do first. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to go, even though I have it already set up, which is the MACD here, you want to use standard settings. In order to get access the indicators or get to the indicators, you will want to go here. So you see all those little lines here, 1, 2, 3 little lines here, you click on that. Okay, so that's right next to the candles. You click on that tab or this button here. This will pop. This will pop down here. You will see different lists of indicators, and of course, you see that I got a lot of indicators started right now. But you'll want to click on the MACD. Okay, and when you click on that, it will show you this. This will be your MACD, right? So that's one of the first indicators you want to get. The next indicator you want to get is the RSI. Okay, the RSI, and you will do the exactly same thing. You click here, and you'll look for your RSI, which is right here. Then you will click on that. I don't have to click on it because I already have it listed, but you'll click on that. And when you click on that, what you'll want to do, because the standard settings for RSI, I think it's 4. It's either 4 or 2. I don't remember. I think it's 4. But you will want to go here where this pencil is, click on that, and change it to 6, because that's what I use. I use 6, okay? And then when you go to your styles, you can leave everything as is. Sometimes people will like to thicken their lines here on the 30 and the 70. Or it's something they even thicken their 50. I don't know. Maybe I should thicken it a little bit. I don't know. It's really not a big deal. I think I'll leave it alone. But yeah, you can thicken this if you want to. And to do that, you will just click 2 px or 3 px, 4 px. It doesn't matter, whichever one you want to. You can change the colors if you want to. I just left everything as is. But I did change the put to 6. Okay, or my let's go here. My period. I said put. Sorry. So I changed my period to 6. All right. So you can do that if you want to. All right, so that's what I do for the RSI. Now, the next indicator you're going to need, and again, in my case, I already have it, but go back to here and click this. That's the stochastic oscillator. You would need that. The stochastic oscillator, I am using the standard settings, so you really don't need to change anything unless you just want to, but there's really no need for you to change anything. And then this is the indicators you will need to be all hooked up and set up. All right. So the next thing I need to go over is the actual strategy itself, in order for you to kind of know how this strategy is going to play out. All right. So let's get into it. So I'm on NZD USD right now, right? Right. So obviously, hopefully you know your red candles mean sell, your sell candles, which are bearish. The green candles mean buy, which means bullish. Okay, so just to give you heads up there. All right. So right now the right now the RSI is pointing like it wants to go up. It's not up yet. All right. So that tells me that a buy is probably about to happen. But if I'm looking, I'm seeing that the stochastic is actually looking like it's pointing like it's trying to go down with that. And then not only that, the MACD. So I'm seeing a lot of like different mixed signals here, because my MACD, the histogram, which this is what you call a histogram, is red right now. It's a small red, but it's red. All right, but my candle is green. Right. So those give me mixed signals. So when I see that, when I literally see that, I usually do not take that trade just because I'm getting mixed information here. So I'll move on. So let's go to the Brent oil. Let's see what's going on there. So the Brent oil, I'm seeing that in the RSI, I'm seeing it's kind of laying on the 30 a little, but it looked like it's trying to point up for a buy. So I'm seeing that. I do see my MACD here. My histogram is green here on my MACD. And then I'm seeing that my stochastic oscillator, it's laying on my 20 here. It's laying on my 20. With that being said, a buy is probably going to happen, but I'm not taking that trade. That's giving me mixed signals here. So this is something that I do not want to mess with at the moment. All right. So let's move on. Let's see. Okay, so here, on the other hand, this is my odd Australian versus the Canadian dollar. So with that being said, I'm seeing where my MACD is red on the histogram. I'm seeing that my lines are at the top here, which gives me a good indication for itself. This, on the other hand, is my RSI. It is laying, or not, it's not below my 30 yet, but it's laying kind of on it. My stochastic is also pointing down like it wants to go down. With that being said, I am anticipating probably most likely a sell is going to happen, but I'm not too confident on entering or hitting this red button as of yet, just because I'm looking at what this candle look like it's doing here. I got 10 or maybe 9 seconds till another candle opens up. With that being said, I'm going to wait. Another wick candle did just come up here. This is look like it is touching. I could go ahead and go for a sell. I could go ahead and go in for a sell. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in for a sell. I'm gonna go in for a sell. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go in for the sell. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go in for the sell. Okay, so reason why I went in for a sell, I do see where my MACD is red, the histogram is red. I do see my RSI is more down, is a little bit below the 30. And with my strategy that I use, I would like it to be below the 30. I should like to be below the 30. It's touching the 30, but I like for it to be kind of all the way below the 30. And this is what I mean when I mean that. You see how this is like past my below the 30? This is below the 30. This would be a good sell opportunity. If you see how that did sell when it was like that, that's a perfect opportunity to get in for a sell. Okay, so here it's going below my 30, right? Same way with my stochastic oscillator indicator. It's going below. You want it below. You want it below the 20. If it's below the 20, that's give you a good indication for a sell, which also means oversold. So another thing you can do, which will be very good to do, is you can wait, especially if you're giving out like signals, you wait till this go below, and then you wait for your buy, because you know a buy is about to happen, especially since it is in the oversold at the moment. See, when it's at the top, it usually means overbought. Okay, so when it's overbought, you know it's got to be, you need to wait for your sell to happen. Same way with this. If it's below your 20, or when it's below your 30 on your RSI, you should be anticipating for a buy to start or about to happen, just because it's below means it's oversold. Okay, so just tip there, or hint there. All right, so I'm trying to offer up these gems for you guys. Okay, so remember all of that. Okay, I got 35 seconds left, and it's playing with me. It's going, it's in profit, out of profit, but we'll see what happens. Right now, you see how my histogram is still on the red side. This is still, it's just trying to get flat, which I don't like it when it gets flat on me like that. I like for it to be pointed. I know that sounds a little crazy, but I like for it to be pointing when it's flat like that. Usually, it means that it's trying to go a different direction. All right. So hopefully I cleared that trade, and I did. I cleared that trade clearly. So I made $12.60 off of that trade by itself. Okay, so that's kind of how my strategy works. Okay, so hopefully that was very, very, very helpful to you. All right. I just wanted to show you how my strategy really works. All right. So you will definitely, for the most part, you'll want to, when you're looking for a sell, you want it to touch the 30 on the RSI, and you want it to, or be below the 30. Same way with the stochastic, you want it to be touching the 20, or mainly below the 20. And when it's there, then you can get in for your sell. But keep in mind that when it's there, that be patient and definitely be looking for that buy to happen, because that buy is about to happen. Why? Because that indicator is telling you both indicators are telling you that it is oversold, and it means that it's about to buy, about to go up. Okay, just like now you see your green candles, you see where this is trying to go up, it is crossing here. Here, the RSI is working its way back up. It's working its way back up. So just keep all that in mind. My MACD got green, this green histogram is, excuse me, it's 2 green histograms up here now. So those are just, you know, hints there to show you. Let me see what else I got to show you. Let's look at this. All right. Here, if you can see my RSI here, you see where this is pointing kind of on the upside. It is below the 30 right now, but it's pointing kind of up. I do have red candles here, which is bullish, which is bullish. That's bad, which is bearish. Sorry. A green candle is about to populate right now, which is a bullish or buy candle right now. And my histogram is turning where it is green. My stochastic is laying on that 20. All right, it's laying on that 20. But this is starting to go up for a buy, obviously. Still is trying to go up for the buy. I could enter in for a buy right now if I wanted to, because the RSI is pointing like it wants to go up. This is a nice green histogram. When the histogram, another example I want to give you, and I wish I had a pencil, but when the histogram is, when it's this small green right here, usually I don't like to take the trade just because look how small that is. That's almost like I can't trust that. Okay. I can't trust that. Right. So you see how these are pretty good size green here, even though this candle is red. I'm still, and even with the histogram, sometimes you can't just go off of the histogram, but I use it as a confirmation as well, but you can't really just go off that. You can't really just go off that, but you can pay attention to it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so this RSI is pointed back down. So it tells me that the sellers is not done yet, obviously, because they're not done yet. And this is just laying here. Just laying here, my stochastic. Just laying on that 20. Just laying there. It's not doing anything else, if you can see. It's just laying there. All right. So it doesn't know what it wants to do. I think sellers are still in control right now, but it got like 54 seconds left for that candle. So I think the sellers is still pretty much in control of this pair right now, which is the CHF versus JPY. So that's the Swiss versus the Swiss franc versus the Japanese yen, right? But yeah, this is not done selling, right? So we're gonna move on now. We're gonna move on. So let's see here. The Australian versus the Canadian dollar. We have it where the histogram is somewhat, it is green. We have the RSI trying to go down. It's not really down where I want it to be. The stochastic, on the other hand, looks like it's going up. These are mixed signals. I do not take the trade based off of the mixed signals that I am receiving. Let's go back to NZD, which is the New Zealand versus the US dollar. The same way with this, I'm getting mixed signals. This is kind of looking like it's ranging. RSI is actually ranging at the moment with the line here. The stochastic is also hanging kind of in that middle area here. My MACD is showing green right now, which tells me I guess it could possibly be buying, but just I'm not confident into entering that trade, so I won't enter in that trade based off of that. We can move on. So I'm just trying to show you what validates me up to place a trade versus me knowing when just don't place the trade. Okay. With this the same way. This is the Brent oil. This line here is just kind of like ranging. This is in the middle. This is in the middle. This I will wait till it does something. The MACD is red. The histogram is red right now. So it looks like it is trying to go down. Wait till it actually goes down on these for me to enter into the trade for a sell. All right. True, the candles is the most important part to look at when you're trying to play when you plan to place any trade. The candles is what tells the story, most importantly. So remember that you really can't. The indicator is more for confirmation purposes. It's not really for you to just rely on the indicator itself. Okay, so I do want to kind of give you a heads up there. I don't want to like confuse anyone or make someone feel like, oh, the indicator is what you base your whole trade on. No, you don't really base your whole trade on an indicator, but indicators do help you with confirming on which direction the trade is going to go, or which direction the pair is going to go. Excuse me, which direction the pair is going to go. Right. So let's look at this one again. This one is below the. Oh, actually, they both below the lines here. This is below the 30 RSI. The stochastic is below the 20 here. So I could do it, but I'm seeing my green histogram here. So it's probably going to be buying really, really, really soon, or going up really soon on that one. So I might not be that confident to take that trade. So yeah, I might not take any more trades. I was trying to look for another opportunity to get in with for you guys. This one may go up really soon. I don't know. I'm seeing where this is working its way back up. This one is too. I just have to see. This could be a good buy opportunity here. I see my green histogram here. I'm seeing my RSI trying to work its way up here. We just have to see. This candle is about to close. Now we into another candle here. But I'm gonna wait. I just don't like how the RSI looks, so I'm gonna wait. I'm going to wait. Let's see what pairs can I get into, because I'm not seeing these pairs, all these pairs here, which is got 5 pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs, and I don't see a good opportunity to get in the trade out of all 5 pairs. I think that's sad. Let's look at the stocks. Let's see what Apple and Netflix is doing. Let's see here. I'm gonna close some of these out. Yeah, close you out. Close you out too. Close you out. Let's just look at Netflix real fast. So Netflix is selling. It is below the 30, and this stochastic is straight, and it's kind of below the 20 right now. But I'm not confident in getting that trade just because I have green histograms here. Right. So let's move forward. This is going up. This is look like it's working its way up. It is kind of straight right now, but I gotta wait for it to go up where I want to. So this could be a good potential trade to get into for Apple anyway. Just have to wait. I'm not too confident to hop in at the moment. I just have to wait and see. Wasn't happy with Netflix. Let's look at another one. Let's see what Pfizer has for me. Pfizer, on the other hand, look like it's gonna go down. It's the stochastic has to work its way down. I do got 2 red histograms here for a sell. I do see that in Doji right here though. Let's see what happens. All right. So this looks like a good opportunity for a sell. I'm gonna go ahead and dive right into it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'll move my window here. Let's see what happens. I might have dived in a little too soon though, because it didn't go below where I wanted to go, but we'll see though. We'll see what happens. I got it in 3 minutes. Probably should did it in 5, but we'll see what happens. You're not gonna win every trade either, and I want to make sure I say that. You're not gonna win them all. All right. So that's extremely important for you to know. You're not gonna win every trade. All right, but it's about being disciplined, about setting yourself some rules in place when you enter into trades. Like how many trades that you want to allow yourself to do for per day. So that could be you allow yourself to do 3 trades a day or 5 trades a day. It's up to you based on the amount of money you have in your account. But just don't over leverage. Um, don't make sure you don't blow your account. That's important. Um, Set realistic goals for yourself. Set good rules for yourself and stay disciplined. Make sure you abide by your rules. These things are important. So you do got to set yourself a trading plan, okay? A plan which will help you stay disciplined with your rules that you've set in place, okay? You do want to have it where you at least make like 5% in your account on a daily basis. Okay, and what I like about binary that I didn't mention is with HFX, especially with pocket options, you can trade on the weekends, y'all. Kid you not. You can trade on the weekends, okay? And so that's one of the things that people really, really love about pocket options. There are other brokers that you can do that with too. I heard race options you can trade on the weekends. There might be a few more that you can do that with, but people will absolutely go nuts about the fact that they can trade on the weekends. Okay, and pocket options is one of those platforms, one of those brokers that you can trade on the weekend. All right, so keep that in your mind. So if you a person that like really really extremely busy on in the weekday, then and the weekend is when you mostly at home, then you might want to utilize that time to trade, and by pocket options being available that you can do that with, that might be a perfect opportunity for you to make your money. So just kind of give you heads up there. All right. Another thing I want to show you before I end this session, let me show you. So I cleared that trade. So that was $12.60 on that one as well. I think I showed you enough on that. So clearly you can see that you can clearly make money on here. Okay. Again, I want to, even though I said that you can make money, you can certainly lose money too. So you gotta be disciplined, gotta set rules in place. But also that's what the academy comes into play. The academy that I'm a part of, that teaches you about risk management, teaches you about how to read charts properly, how to not blow your account out. It's just a lot of things that you're being taught there. Okay. And I think that's so important. Okay. You need that. Okay. A lot of people think, well, I can just bypass all that and I can just learn how to trade. And then when you fail in trading, you're like, okay, why did I fail? You fail because you try to do this all by yourself and you can't possibly do trading by yourself, because trading is, I'm gonna be honest, trading is 90% mental. It's 90% emotional, 10% skill set. Okay. And I really mean that. Okay. 90% mindset, or because it has a lot to do with your mind. With money, people is fragile when it comes to money anyway. And you do a lot of stupidity things when it's relating to money anyway. And that's just anybody. Okay. They can lie to you and say, oh, I don't do nothing stupid when it comes to money. Yeah, you do. You don't want to lose your money. Nobody wants to lose their money. So of course you make decisions that might not be wise. You might think it's wise, but in the end it wasn't wise for you to make that decision. So with all that being said, you need a mentor. You need someone that you can trust and someone that can guide you and keep you disciplined. You need that, like accountability partner. You need that. Okay. If you feel like you don't, you're gonna be sadly mistaken. You're gonna need that. All right. I was one of those people that I don't know if I really need that or not. You do need that. You need it. 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 You can like feel like you don't. At the end of the day, you're gonna need one. All right. So but definitely get connected with me with everything that I show you, and you seem like you're interested, you want to learn more, or if you have questions about anything that I went over, if you have questions about my strategy that I went over, or you have questions about this whole platform in general, just let me. No, your girl will help you out. Okay. I will help you out. Before I end this, I do want to show you this compound site and then we'll end it. I promise I'm gonna end it. Let me see here. Sorry, my little Zoom thing is in the way. We type. Oh, actually, I don't have to type that. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. We almost got to be done. All right. So there are two compounding sites that I use, but this one is my favorite. So I went straight to the one that I love. Excuse me. It's called the calculatorsite.com. You can definitely use the site and utilize the site. It's really a good compounding calculator. Okay. So clearly you can change your currencies. You see you got dollar, US dollar, the euro, different ones here, but you definitely want the US dollar if you're in the United States. Start balance. So you pick the balance you want for your or you want to pick the balance, the balance that you plan on putting in your broker account. So I'm just gonna throw in. Let's see what I'm gonna put. Say I want to start with, I say $100. Trying to be realistic here, and percentage rise, we'll say I say 5% since I mentioned that. Let's do daily. And let's do how many years we'll do. Let's just do 2 years. Let's do 2 years. And compounding, said monthly. Let's do daily. Says additional contributions. Let's say you do want to eventually add another 100 in. Optional. Yeah, let's say monthly. You'll add another 100 in a month, or on a monthly basis, you'll add 100 monthly. So we'll say that, because if you're working, you can realistically be able to probably manage to do that. Throw 100 in every month. Okay, so we'll do that. So let's go ahead and calculate that. So while that's calculating, this is your figures. This is your figures. And your additional deposit is $2,400. That is what the amount, the additional 100 that you plan on putting in on a monthly basis. So I went straight for that to kind of give you an overall ideal of how much that came out to just by itself, by you taking the time to add another 100 each month into your account. Now, the initial balance, keep in mind your initial balance was $100, y'all. $100 is what you initially started your account with. Look at your future investment value overall, though, and that's in 2 years. That's in 2 years, y'all. What do you think about that? What do you literally think about that? That's crazy, isn't it? That is crazy. That's crazy. So, wow. So this is what you get. This is what you get. All right. Future investment value. So that's what you're looking at for 2 years, in 2 years. Right. And this is also show you here the projection breakdown, and it gives it to you one day. So $100, your earnings is $341, your total deposit $200. So that's one. See 2. So month. Oh, these is in months, not days. Okay. So I guess they're showing you. Why is it showing in the monthly though? That's weird. I guess it's showing you how much you should have made within that first month. So the first month you should be at $341.07. I think that's what they're trying to say. Then here you should be. Okay, that's the first month. I guess the second month, 100. So you should be at $1,845. I guess that's what they're saying. I'm a little confused, but I think that's what they're saying overall. So it just gives you like a timetable, and you can print this off. You can print this off and to use this as a guide and aid you to know how much your account should be. And there's going to be times where you're going to like, lose. You're not, and if you do, to like, that's time to back away and be like, okay, I'm not trading for it. I mean, I'm, done with trading. I don't want to over trade. I don't want to lose all my money. So you want to keep that in mind also. Okay. So you want to keep all that in mind. But yeah, so this this tells you everything. This tells you everything. You pretty much add $1,000,000 over the 2 years span, right? So that it's crazy. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. But you look, if you see here, this is in the 12 months. This is how you're looking in 12 months. 5,000. Well, no, that's not even 5,000. That's let's see here. So we're looking at, let's say deposit 1,300. So total earnings. So you're literally looking at is that 5 million? 5 million. 121 or 5,004,021. You know what? That's bad. I can't even read this, y'all. But that's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm just looking at something here. Because that's in 12. I'm looking at the 12 month in here. 35. So that is. Sorry, I'm getting quiet on y'all because I'm trying to like figure this stuff up here. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure that out. Trying to figure that out. Can't figure that out. So it's a lot. All right. It's a lot of money. All right. That's all you need to know. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot of money. Because I know by a third month, you're looking at $8,480.72. All right. So this one's $37,746.99. So I'm aware of that. Month 5, you're looking at $166,831.86. So I'm aware of that. Then 6 months, we're looking at 736,100. I think $186.91. So All right. Anywho, this is a lot of money, so just keep in mind on all that. Okay, I didn't mean to like confuse you when I got on this part, but just realize that you can do so much with compounding. That's what compounding is about. You there's sky's the limit when it comes to compounding, y'all. Sky's the limit. That's why you should definitely utilize this. The compounding, you can do so much with compounding, y'all. Okay, trading, you can do so much with compounding. All right. I just want to say that, and um, you can do so much. All right. So I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to kind of like go over this with you. But yeah, so try use the site if you can. You can do any balance. It's nothing written in stone that you it has to be 100. It can be 50. You can start it with whatever amount. But if you are doing pocket options, the minimum that they're going to allow you to do is 50. So you can do 50 or higher. It's just really up to you. Um, and then the percentage, you can start with 5% of a percentage of 5%. You can do daily if you plan on trading daily. And then of course if you want to do your compound within 2 years, or you can do it 1 year. It's just really up to you. And then I put on their compounding daily. Just keep that in mind. Um, but yeah, and then additional contributions, I added 100, but you can put 50 if you want to do 50. We can look at that too, see how that will look like if you chose to do $50. Let's see. Let's see how that looks like if you chose to do just 50 a month. So this is what it looks like for your future investment here. And then initial balance is 100. Additional deposit is 1,200 on that one. Yeah. So here you got month deposit $50, earnings 341, total deposit is 150, and total earnings 341. Balance should be 491.07 is what it's saying. That's within the first month in. Your second month in, $50 deposit. Earnings should be $1,674.90. Total deposit 200. Total earnings $2,015.97. Then balance should be $2,215.97. So anyway, just know that you can do so much with compounding. Okay. So you want, like I said, whatever you do, you can print this off and use it, like I said, as a guide, as an aid, and go from there. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. I think I confused myself, y'all. I think I confused myself. So yeah, so that's it. I think I'm gonna end it on that note. But hopefully what I went over brought a lot of value to you. I hope it did. Like I said, I didn't mean to like confuse you when it came to the compounding. If you have questions, please hit me up. But you can do sky's the limit on when it comes to trading and being able to um earn. Okay, you can earn. Okay, I do want to be realistic with you about how you can lose money too as well as gain money, but the whole purpose is to get you where you are making money versus losing money. All right. And like I said, the strategy that I've been using have been working pretty well on my behalf. Okay. Just get with me if you have questions about anything. I'd be happy to help. If you want to attend one of my class sessions with my team, or just attend a session with me, definitely you need to definitely get with me ASAP so we can make that happen for you. All right. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later. And thank you so much for taking the time and watching my video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as don't forget to like my video. That lets me know that I brought value to you. And hopefully didn't confuse you anyway. Um, and yeah, so just let me know what you think of my video, and I truly, truly appreciate it. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Bye.